Hello, beautiful friends. You're so welcome to Cassia Naturals, and thank you so much for coming to our live today. So, on Cassia Naturals, we talk about holistic or eco-friendly skincare and hair care. So, friends, okay, if this is your first time on coming to our live, my name is Dorcas, and this is Cassia Naturals. So, on this platform, we talk about natural skincare and hair care. So I just want to have a chat with you, post your questions. You can ask me anything, my friends, concerning hair, skincare, and DIY products. So when we say DIY products, it simply means that do it yourself. So if you do your own products, you can ask any questions. You can ask any questions, my friends. So I'm just waiting for you. Of course, it's quite late. It's quite late, so I've actually decided to change my schedule. Yes. In most cases, I go live in the morning and in the late evening. In the evening, probably around 17. Yes. So of course, I have my fans. Like the time zone usually differ from each country, so it's almost late. Yes, and others may may be sleeping. Hello, beautiful friends. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live. So on Cassia Naturals, we talk about organic skincare and hair care. So I want you, my friends, to post your questions and let's chat about skincare and hair care. Yes, you are so welcome, my beautiful people. It's your friend Cassia Naturals here. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live, my friends, and I appreciate you so much. So on Cassia Naturals, we talk about holistic skincare and hair care, or DIY, or if you are into making your own products, my friends. So thank you so much for giving this video a big thumbs up. Okay, Sebastian Drip Chicken is saying, I need some for my afro hair. Okay, kindly shed more light on that one. I haven't gotten you clearly. Fred said hi. Hi, my friends. Thank you so much for coming to watch Cassia Naturals live. So I want us to interact, my friends. Like if you have a question on skincare or hair care, please post your questions and I'll answer you. I'm here to help you, my friends. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Fred is saying hi. Okay, so Sebastian is saying my hair is very dry and Afro products damage it even more. Oh, Marcio is saying hi, Marcio, thank you. Okay, so Sebastian, if your hair is dry, please use some aloe vera, use some hydrating products, use deep conditioners, and make sure that you come up with a routine on how often you'll be washing your hair. So you can also incorporate some deep conditioners which have hydrolyzed protein, real hydrolyzed protein that can help you a great deal. And you can replenish your hair by applying a moisturizer. So you can use some aloe. Like aloe is very good. It has antimicrobial properties. It has antifungal properties. It will moisturize your hair. And if you are struggling with dandruff, like aloe does a good job. Like it works very well. Yes, so I hope that I've answered your question, my friend. So Mario has posted some love. Oi, oi, oh. Thank you very much, my friend. So subscribe to my channel, my friends. Subscribe. Like I'm here to answer all your questions. And I appreciate you so much for giving this video a thumbs up, my friends. So tell me where you're watching us from. Tell me where you're watching us from. So friends, I go live every day. So make sure that you come back and watch our live. And I'm actually giving back to my community for achieving 2,000 subscribers. So if you are somebody who is interested in coming up with a side hustle or a small business, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. So Sebastian is saying Germany. Oh, thank you so much, all the way from Germany. Glad to have Germany in the house. You're most welcome, my friends. You're most welcome. And kindly subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, my friends. Yes, so Marshall, kindly tell us where you're watching us from, my friends. Or Sebastian is saying again. Okay. Okay, my friends, like post your questions. If you are struggling with maybe you have sensitive skin or you have high pigmentation, like if you have high pigmentation, please use some vitamin C serum. Like if you have high pigmentation, vitamin C serums like or moisturizer are very good. So actually, one side, or maybe if you have dry skin, like I have a friend, she has a shop on Amazon. She's based in Australia, but she has a shop on Amazon. You can check her out. Like she sells all natural organic products. I'll put the link in the description box below. Like I've tried her products and they've been working very well. So friends, like beauty actually starts from inside. Beauty comes from inside, starts from inside. So if you want flawless skin or your natural hair to grow, please make sure that you are doing your exercise, do your exercise and drink your water. Like water is the best moisturizer one can ever have, and water actually remove toxins from our body. It detoxifies our body. So make sure that you are drinking enough water. So I always encourage my community to say, like, if you want to get enough water, make sure that in the morning when you wake up, you do your devotion, drink at least 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. However, if you're someone like who feel that nausea when you drink water, you can add lemon. Like lemon can help you so that you get hydrated, my friends. So as you go about your business, maybe you are going for work, you are in college, you are in university, you keep on drinking your water so that you get hydrated. Yes, and please don't put toxic ingredients on your product. So on Cassia Naturals, I also teach on how you can read your ingredient label like a pro. To read your ingredient labels like a pro, because in most cases companies actually hide between those fancy words like organic, natural, dermatologist tested. However, my friends, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. What you need is to flip the bottle. Flip the bottle and read the ingredients. So actually the first 5 ingredients in any product are the most important. So look out in your products, like look out for ingredients like aloe vera, oils, some natural oils. And please, if you see like on Cassia Naturals, I always educate you, my friends, my beautiful people, that you don't need toxic ingredients. And sometimes you might be thinking that you're using a good product, but not knowing that it is full of toxins. It's full of toxins. Like sometimes, make sure that when you check your ingredients, read your labels. So avoid products which have parabens or perfume or fragrances, because we discover that in those fragrances, there are hidden ingredients in them, about 300 toxins hiding in them. So it's very important to read your ingredients, my friends. Yes, so I'm so glad that you have joined us, my friends. Please subscribe. I'm actually happy to have my friends from Germany. Yes. Okay, so my ring light has just dropped. I'm just trying to put it nicely. Yes, my friends. So if you tell me, like, what's your favorite product? What's your favorite product? So even in those, like, Under I roll-ons, yes, roll-ons. Like there are so many toxins, like my friends, in most products that we use, they are full of toxins. It's one of the reasons why I started making my own products. Like I just make my own products because I know what I'm putting in my products. So if you're somebody who is interested, in making your own products, you can actually send me an email, or you can leave your question in the live, so that I can teach you. Like it's something that I'm giving back to my community for achieving a milestone of more than 2,000 subscribers. Yes, my friends. So I can teach you. You can even come up with a side hustle, or a small business in the comfort of your home, and you start generating some income. Yes, so I want to empower you, my friends. I want to empower you. So actually, I'm teaching on basic science formulation, So even when you don't have some expertise in chemistry, like I can teach you on how to make your own products in the comfort of your home. So if you are somebody who is interested, I can teach you. Just say hi in the chat section. Just say hi in the chat section. So Marshall, where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? I'd love to hear from you, my friends. I love interacting, my friends. I love interacting. So just tell me where you are watching us from. So thank you so much for giving this video a big thumbs up. A big thumbs up. God bless you, my friends. God bless you. Yes, my friends. So subscribe, friends. Like, being on YouTube is not something easy. And YouTube actually, oh my God, like it's not for the faint-hearted. So if you are a YouTuber, my friends, you need to put in your effort. You need to put in your effort, especially when it comes to watch hours. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's story is different. Some people get monetized maybe in 3 months, others 2 years, others 4 years. Everyone has a unique story. So from what I've learned, because I started YouTube in 2022, like in 2022, and I'm not yet monetized, but very soon, in the next 2 months or 3 months, will be monetized. So friends, if you are a fellow YouTuber, just say hi in the chat section. Just say hi in the chat section and tell me where you are watching us from, and tell me what's the time in your country. What's the time in your country? What's the time in your country? So you can ask me any questions on skincare, hair care, and DIY. And please make sure that you don't follow those trends. The trends of I've seen quite a number of videos on YouTube, and you'd find that actually the owners of those channels, they have many views, and they use products like lemon. Like lemon is not good for the skin because it's highly acidic, so it will irritate your skin. But I've seen some YouTubers who do lemons, they mix with other products, and they have a lot of views. But however, on Cassia Naturals, we talk about smart, skincare and hair care, like holistic hair and skincare, where we don't use any toxic ingredients. So we advocate for using natural products, my friends, that are eco-friendly, because you know what, the thing is, whatever we put on our skin goes directly into our bloodstream. So that's one of the reasons why we need to avoid putting toxics on our body, my friends, on our body. Sebastian, I hope I've answered your question, my friend. Sebastian Drip Chicken, I hope I've answered your question. So friends, like I can teach you, like you don't need for skincare, you don't need those 10 steps, 12 steps for you to achieve flawless skin. You just need to be a minimalist. Like simplicity is the key. Simplicity is the key. So if you're someone who has sensitive skin, what you need to do, like you can use oatmeal. You can use oatmeal to wash your face. You can use aloe vera to wash your face. You can also use yes, oatmeal, rosemary, not rosemary, I beg your pardon, my friends. Thank you so much for coming to watch Cassia Naturals. Tell me where you are watching us, my friends. Tell me where you are watching us from, and tell me what time it is in your country. What time is it in your country? Yes, my friends. So you can ask me questions on skincare or hair care. So please, my friends, don't put baking soda on your skin. I've seen many videos, adding baking soda. Baking soda is not good for your skin. It's going to irritate your skin. So use natural products. Like for the oil, you can use jojoba oil. That is for the skin. Like these are good oils that I'm talking about. Like jojoba oil, you can use rosehip oil. Yes, pumpkin oil or argan oil. Like those are lighter oils that won't clog your pores. Yes, and for the toner, for the face toner, please discard those toxic toners. You can use aloe vera as a toner. Aloe vera is full of hydrating water. Actually 99% of aloe is water, and the 1% has powerful nutrients in it. So in aloe, actually you find vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C. So aloe is very hydrating. Like you can actually just spray your aloe on your face. And my friends, like, natural is the best. Natural is the best. Yes. So tell me, what products do you love in your skincare? What products do you love? Or what ingredients do you love in your products? What ingredients do you love in your products? So of course, let me just mention mine. Like in my products, or whenever I'm going to purchase something, I always read the labels. I always read the labels, so I can teach you on how to read your ingredients label like a pro. Like you need to cultivate the culture of reading your ingredient label. Don't just buy, just because something is appealing, don't just buy, my friends. So make sure that you read the ingredient label. Reading the ingredient label is very critical. It's very important. I'd even shared a live how you can actually read your ingredient label. I even compared two products. Like in those two products, the other one was written aloe vera, but the first 5 ingredients, because they are the most important, the first 5 ingredients are the most important. So when you look at your ingredient label, if you see like the first ingredient is water, that is okay. Then there are some oils, some cleansing, that is maybe for the facial cleanser. But if you see that the second ingredient in your face wash or maybe your shampoo, there are parabens, mineral oil, then that is not a good product. That is not a good product, my friend. So because we are spending money on many products, and companies actually have marketing strategies. You think that you are purchasing something all natural, but yet it's not natural. I've seen, my friends, like I'll go in a shop because I love vitamin C. Vitamin C actually is very good. Like it if you are somebody who suffers from high pigmentation, like you have an even skin tone, like vitamin C is very good. So I'll go in the shop and then I pick up a product and they are saying there's vitamin C in there. However, when I flip the bottle, only to find that there's literally no vitamin C in that product. So we need to be cautious, my friends. That's the reason why I educate my community on how to read the ingredient label like a pro. So if you're somebody, like if you have any question, my friends, on skincare and hair care, you can just post your questions. I can answer them now, or I can answer them in the next live. So I have about 5 minutes for questions. Ask questions, my friends. I'm waiting for your questions on skincare, hair care, and tell me like your favorite color or your favorite food, or probably in your country, like what good products are found in your country? What good products are found in your country? Yes, my friends. So like I have my friends from India. Like in India, you find different kinds of herbs, and I actually use more herbs from India. I don't know if Sebastian is still here. Sebastian, are you here? Marcio, then there's Fred. My friends, ask me questions and tell me what's your favorite color or your favorite food. I'd love to hear from you, and kindly post your questions. Post your questions. Before we wrap up, I want to answer your questions. So we have about 5 minutes, about 8 minutes or 9 minutes for me to answer your questions. My friends. So friends, like going natural or holistic way is the best. It is the best, and please avoid, like if you have high pigmentation, avoid fatty foods or fast foods. Avoid those foods. Like eat natural foods, like eat a lot of nuts, eat a lot of grains, exercise and hydrate, drink a lot of water, and discard those sodas, discard those soft drinks, because they are not doing justice to our skin and the overall health. Yes, because beauty actually starts from the inside. What you put in your body will actually be revealed to the outside or from the outside. So it's one of the reasons why on Cassia Naturals we always advocate for like using all natural products and living a good lifestyle. A good lifestyle, like a good lifestyle actually gives longevity. Like you will live, of course not forever, of course not forever, but you live long on earth. You live long on earth. And one thing like I always share is be hopeful. Like if you are somebody, if you are a Christian, like you have hope. However, you are not, if you're not a Christian, or probably you believe in other things, yes, but we need to be hopeful, my friends, in this world. We need to be hopeful because we pass through a lot of challenges, different kinds of challenges. Actually, like somebody might be wealthy, but wealthy actually can't buy you happiness. So what's important is your health. If your health is failing you or your body is failing you, even though you have money, like you won't enjoy life. So it's one of the reasons we say that please make sure that you are taking care of yourself, you are drinking a lot of water, you are hydrating, you are eating right, you are exercising, and please, yes, one thing I almost forgot to talk about, sunscreen. So whatever you are doing, even if you are using holistic products, please don't forget sunscreen. Don't forget sunscreen. Sunscreen is very critical. Like sunscreen protects us from UV rays, UV damage, and they protect us from aging fast. So please don't skip your sunscreen. So if you do apply sunscreen, just say yes, sunscreen in the chat section. Just say yes in the chat section, my friend. So sunscreen is very important. Even if you are doing your organic products, you're doing DIY, do it yourself products, you can't do a sunscreen. You can't do sunscreen. Yes, so make sure that you, especially if you are using some brightening products. So friends, when I say brightening, I'm not talking about those toxic ingredients like hydroquinone. Please stay away from hydroquinone, my friends. Stay away from hydroquinone because it actually irritates the skin in the long run. So tell me, my friends, what products do you love? Like what products do you love? Is it a facial cleanser? Especially when men actually are minimalists. That's one thing I've come to observe. Men don't use a lot of products unless those who are so much into cosmetics, So in most cases, it is actually women who are so obsessed with some cosmetic products. So for hair, I haven't talked about hair. So for hair, like if your hair is thinning out, yes, of course, there was a question by Sebastian that I don't know if she's male or female. Sorry about that, Sebastian. So for hair, like if your hair is thinning out, please make sure that you avoid putting your hair in a bun, like in a bun every day, because you put some tension on the hairline. Like our hairline are very fragile. Whether somebody is black, they are white or red, like for everyone, the scalp or the front, the edges are very fragile. So please make sure that whatever you are doing with your hair, you are very gentle. But if you notice that your hair is thinning out, you can try out rosemary. So rosemary is very good because it has anti-inflammatory properties. It actually promotes hair growth. So rosemary actually has been compared to minoxidil, which is used in medical facilities if somebody is losing their hair, like they treat them using minoxidil. So rosemary has been compared to minoxidil, my friends. So what you need to do, you can use rosemary essential oils initially. Like essential oils are highly concentrated. They're highly concentrated, so you don't need to use them as they are. So you need to add them in carrier oils. So carrier oils like coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. You can add just a sizable amount. Then you add in your essential oils like lavender or peppermint. Then you apply it on the scalp. That is if you have thinning hair, your hair is thinning out, and then you can use the pads of your hands like to massage at least for 5 minutes, or you can use massage brushes or any electronic machine that you have like for massaging. So it's going to help you a great deal. So if your hair is drying out, like for Sebastian, mentioned that her hair is dry, so make sure that you are applying your moisturizer. So the best moisturizer actually is water. So you can spray your water regularly throughout your hair strands and then apply an oil, any oil, or shea butter. I don't know if you have heard about shea butter. So shea butter is good. Also, it seals in the moisture. So shea butter actually originates from West Africa, from Ghana and Nigeria. Yes, but it's sold actually worldwide. In many shops, you'll find shea butter. Like even in Germany, you will find shea butter. In Brazil, you'll find shea butter. In America, you'll find shea butter. Like in Africa, even in Southern Africa, you'll find shea butter. So please, like if you are purchasing commercially, support those women like who make shea butter. Let's support those cooperatives which make shea butter, my friends. We need to support them. Yes. So let me just check the top fans. Like YouTube actually has come up with a platform where you can check your top fans. So my top fans today is Marcio. A shout out to you, Marcio. And there's also Sebastian. A shout out to you, Sebastian, and there's Fred. A shout out to you, Fred. I appreciate you so much, my friends, for being our top fans today. I hope you have subscribed to Cassia Naturals, my friends. I hope you have subscribed to Cassia Naturals. So I'm just waiting for your questions, my friends. If you have any questions, like I love live videos because we have that time, to chat. And like just you post a video. Yes, so kindly subscribe to Cassia Naturals before we wrap up. Subscribe to Cassia Naturals so that whenever we upload a video, you'll be notified, my friends. You'll be notified. So I appreciate you so much for excuse me, for coming to watch our live. Thank you so much for supporting me, my friends. Excuse me. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.